What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Geneva Airport. Tried to push back. Oh, that's a problem. I don't have pushback vehicles for large planes. That is definitely a problem. Well, if you guys commented that on the last video, I didn't see it. But yeah, we will get some large vehicles to push the large planes back that we hooked up in the last episode. Otherwise, things are going okay, I guess. What happened to... I swear I had these set to allow none at one point. Well, that is certainly a problem. Close. Close. Yeah, they're employee parking anyways. But staff can't get anywhere from there, but sure. See, that's why I was afraid of hooking this road up. But I don't know why those turned off. I don't know. The things are going. I don't know if they're going okay or not. You know what I want to do? Before we jump too far into today's video, I want to come across like that and connect that up at least. There is a service road that runs around the, I almost said the north side of the airport. I don't think that's actually north. What side, what direction is that? It's northeast. Okay, new product has arrived. That is good. There we go. Come here, you. Live here. Today. I want to deal with the shopping real quick. At least in this area, there's a bunch more down here and over here. This kind of diagonal, I'm not going to deal with until we get the French sector set up. But in order to do the French sector, we're also going to have to deal with the nightmare that's coming down here. So I do want to get shopping in because there is a ton of people here. And I want to make sure that they have shopping options. There is a food room down here, so we'll kind of lay out where things are going. So, food room down here. There's a little bit of space between the bathrooms and, what is that? That's Bistro Geneva. There is a small duty-free shop that sits on this corner. Because of the size restrictions, I'm just going to leave that one out. There is basically shops that run here. And then a shop that runs down over here. I'm trying to decide which way to take it. Do we do this or do we do this? There is also... We have to do a little tweaking to things. You need to go, you need to go, you need to go. There's a pass-through here, as well as an elevator that lives right about here. The problem is there is a floor up here we do not have existing at this point, so I'm just going to drop in this for right now. We will come back to that and figure out where that's all going to live. There's pass through. I'm going to do that. Because some of this... So there's a duty-free shop that lives here. There's a caviar house and prunier, I believe. Then there's the pass-through with the elevator. There is a small Mont Blanc. And then a Victorino that lives over here. And then there is a caviar house and prunier, seafood and caviar bar that lives here. And then you've got the main bistro area that kind of comes in diagonally and back in this area. So that's kind of where all of that lives. I'm going to take out this window. And both of those, I believe. So I don't think there's windows across the way. There's windows on this side, but I don't think there's windows on this side. No, I take that back. There are windows there. Huh. I find that interesting. Because there's display walls right in front of said windows. There are a ton of people here. Okay. So let's speed things up a little bit. Give me a shop. Give me this. We're going to do a shop through here. Seems like a decent enough place to start. In this corner, we have... It is Hermes. Leather goods, jewelry, scarves, and ties. So that sits up on this corner. There's an opening on this side. There is kind of a window display. And then down on this corner is a Rolex store, so a bunch of watches. I think there's a little bit of fashion jewelry as well. And it's basically split. That's a little more like this. And so the Rolex shop is fairly small. Oh, this is going to be really small. Oh, that's bad. Hold on. I forgot how large those counters are. Okay. Give me counters. Oh, zoning. So the Rolex has the counters kind of towards the back. I'm gonna flip it, put it on the side here. No, we'll put it to the back. You're gonna have to kind of be the dividing line, and we'll leave a little bit of space. No, that's... I hate how large the shop counters are. Fine. You can live that way. And in fact, we're going to take out this wall. We're going to move you here, up. Shop counter there. There's a wall there, and it looks like a wall comes to about there. For sake of having something in here, I don't want to put a wall there because people will get stuck. Give me a pedestal there, a pedestal there. We do a pedestal right there. Give me this. Oh, hold on. Okay, I do have more space than I am thinking. Because this wall comes over a little bit further. It is a larger store. So you're gonna live there. Give me a couple nice ones. There we go. Give me a bit of wall there, and give me a window. Because there's a display window as you come down this hallway. And so you can look in and check out all the Rolex watches. There is an entrance on this side, I just noticed. Oh, I guess we'll do that. And I guess that will work. It is very just plain white tile in here. There's not even really a transition between the two. But that'll take care of our Rolex. As for the terms, we will slide the shop counter down. We can probably get a decent sized shelf in there. Maybe a couple wall shelves. I'd like to put it there, but I don't know if people can pass through, so we'll leave it as that. And probably do one more there. And it also has white tile. How big are you? You're decent size. So white tile, there's square tiles, and then down over here, there's kind of a blue square of carpet. And so we'll put it on registers, and I think that'll be fine. So that takes care of kind of the end corner. We then have a swatch shop, but there is also a set of stairs that I think will not work because I don't have this zoned as secure. Okay. Go ahead and probably should just let things roll. Stairs. Oh, they're there. I don't see my stairs. And so that takes you up to the mezzanine floor where there's a couple lounges. There is the chapel / prayer room, and there was something else up there. I don't recall what that was. So there's two shops over in this area. There is a Swatch watch shop, and then there's the Chocolate Avenue, where you can buy chocolates. And so we can squeeze both of those in, I think. And we will just run a wall right there. So the chocolate shop, obviously, lots of chocolates. Do the nice ones kind of along this wall. And then there's just a couple pedestals up in the front whenever you come through, and you can get yourself some good Swiss chocolate. The Swatch shop has a bunch of wall-mounted shelves along the wall here, which is kind of a good place for those to be. and then some area for some watches. And I think that'll... Yeah, symmetry is... Actually, no, do it that way and that way. So the swatch shop has kind of a dark, well, dark-ish gray tile. You are going to be the same kind of marbly tile as everywhere else. The Swiss Chocolate Avenue, bunch of white shelves, white brick, and it looks like kind of a light white colored tile on the floor. So that takes care of this end. As we go over here, we have the fashion gallery. And that's going to run to... There's another stairwell over here, and I'm debating about adding it or not. Because it's tucked away, and it's difficult to see what direction that goes. So I'm thinking we do it similar to the other one. No. I think it's going to have to go this way. And then we can just run a wall here. And actually, there we go. And then for... Oh, I don't know why I did that. Because I wanted small window displays here. And wasn't thinking when I was putting that wall in. There we go. Registers. So over in this corner, you're going to live there. We've got Leaders Electronics. So laptops, tablets, and the like. Unspecified. We've got unspecified assistance. You need a medium stand. Here, live there. So, Leaders Electronics, your mobile phones, your digital video, photos, accessories, those kind of things, as you would expect. Comes across like that. The pass-through is directly opposite the center of the fashion gallery, which is the bigger space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, so theoretically, this is the middle. And yeah, as soon as you walk out of security, boom, you've got shopping. I may redo these windows, now that I'm just kind of looking at it. And I think I'm going to slide you back 1 square, and that'll make good use of the space that we've got. The fashion gallery is, as you would expect, fashionable clothes, leather goods, Hugo Boss, Jot, Max Mara, Weekend, Rain, Polo, Ralph Lauren, etc. The register is on the larger portion, so it's over here, and it looks like there's two kind of back to back. So we'll do that. I think staff can manage that. Let's deal with the electronic shop first. I want the nice ones, and we can put them along the wall. Because you've got your cables, your USB-C, your lightning cables, whatever you need. All of those are in the electronic shop. And it's a light-colored hardwood floor. So something... It says dark. It's not as dark as that. So we'll do that. The fashion shop is interesting. It's got kind of a herringbone pattern to it. And I don't have herringbone as an option for wood. But it is kind of a light-colored wood. So we're going to do this. And we're going to do this on this half. And in the center, there is kind of a weird gray... I'm going to call it tile. It looks tile to me. But we could use the dark wood as well. Nope, that's not the correct wood, is it? There we go. And the wood just kind of, I don't want to say randomly sticks out in places. But it kind of randomly sticks out in places. Well, something like that. It's one of the only designs of flooring that I've actually seen. There's just basically posts. I don't see too many windows other than down at that end. It's 5 and 5, so we'll do that and that. And I think that'll be good. I think we could actually retweak these windows here. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and grab some shelves in places. There are obviously some bigger shelves. And some nice shelves down over here along where the windows go. 2, maybe 3. And 1 and 2, and we could probably do that. I don't think the game's going to freak out too much with that. We'll get some wall-mounted shelves along this wall. 2, 3, perfect. And we'll get some nice pedestal ones for all of your clothing options, your belts, as you need. Give me windows again. Can I get a medium? What does that look like? Actually, that looks rather nice right there. And then we will just come across with there. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And that'll get us a nice shop. And so that's basically the center area here. Give me something decent. As to go, maybe. I think as to go might be the good way to be. That'll get our first shop on this half. We do have a food room up here. Over on the opposite side, we need to contend with where stuff is going. And so I think we're going to do a single shop room. Because I can't cross zones, I know. Through here. Seafood bar is going to go over here, and then the rest of the bistro along the way over there. So we did decide that there are 2 windows. They're just frosted, apparently. There and there. And so I think we'll just divide this up here. Run the wall here. And so you've got first the duty-free premium shop. It sticks up like halfway here, but I'm not gonna mess with that. It's okay where it's at, I think. And this is basically a perfume store. We'll put it here. And there's... we will do it facing forward. Give me the nice shelves. We'll put the nice shelves along the window. Is that... that is not even. I hate that the shop is not even, but okay. And then we'll kind of do a nice one over there and maybe a pedestal on that side for all of your perfumes, your colognes, your fragrance and cosmetic needs. And then next to that, we have the caviar or caviar house and prunier. I think it's prunier. Prunier or prunier. I don't know. It has a French feel to it. But that you can get your caviar, your smoked salmon, champagne, spirits, wines, Swiss products, and international gastronomy. So the register's over on this side. We'll kind of push it to the back corner. Hopefully the game doesn't freak out with it being there. There is it's a display case in the middle. It's basically something like that. Yeah, I think that's correct. It's circular. You've got a few smaller places for your caviar. Actually, I want to move this whole thing over one square. Now that I'm sitting here staring at it, because I do want to get some wall-mounted shelves. Right here. Be the nice ones first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. I like that better. All the caviar shelves, well, I take that back. Most of them are white, some of them are black. So this guy is white. Some of these in the front are black. The wall shelves seem to be black as well. The flooring, it looks like it is a gray wood. We'll run that through. The duty free, it looks like it's just white tile. Over here, there's the elevator that we have to contend with. So that's going to live basically here. Yeah. It's kind of tucked out of the way. You need to get filled in. I'm going to hate that, but it's okay. So pass through, give me a small window. That'll work. You two can go. So we just have the small pass through. Elevator takes you up to, again, the lounges and everything. Basically, the walls will sit something like this, but that's for another day. Uh, Next, coming across, we've got. I guess we'll continue the windows across, and there's windows on this side as well. I could probably add my walk later back in. That's a medium. We don't want a medium. We need a small. So walk later will fit nicely there. How big is that medium one? It's pretty big. I think it'll work right there. You. You are two shops as well. You've got Mont Blanc. So you've got Discover the ranges of Mason Mont Blanc luxury products, writing instruments, watches, leather goods, technology, and accessories. So we're going to wall up over here. And the other one that's over here is a Victorino or Victorinox. It's the Swiss Army knives. So you can buy yourself a nice Swiss Army knife. Apparently you could take it on the plane. I don't know what the rules necessarily are for that. If you have to put it into like your carry-on or what you have to do with it. So you've got that, and we're going to do that for Victorino. Nope, for Mont Blanc. And so there's a big display of the Swiss Army knives right up in the front. We're going to do 2 walls through here. And I think we'll do just kind of a small pedestal that might have some of your belts hanging off of it, some of your leather goods. Your white tile. You are, again, a herringbone wood color. Since I don't have herringbone, I suppose we could do square wood. This pass through. Oh, I hate that. Not there. It's the same tile as the rest of the area. There's a post office, like a mailbox that lives over here as well. There we go. And so that basically takes care of the shops on this side. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll get... we'll go ahead and pick up you. Why not? And I'd want to finish up with the food area. And it kind of looks like... Why is this off the way it is? Oh, because this wall is here. Got it. Okay, that's why it's off. That's fine. In some pictures, it looks like there's a balcony over here, and others, I don't see it. So I think we're just going to kind of stick with what we have here currently. Whenever you come down here along this area, there are a bunch of stools. There is a little bit of counter, so we'll do 3. We'll leave space for 2. We'll do another 3. And then there lives a wall right here. This is a bar area. This is the caviar bar, if you will. We should probably take out one of those so we've got a place for the register. In fact, we'll do that. We'll shift everything down 1 more square. Register. Nope, that's a shop. We'll do a single register there, and that way we can do that. And then we can get our wall here. Before I forget, we will rezone that. Were you not secure to begin with? Apparently not. Okay, well, now you are. Behind the wine bar area is... We'll add a couple beer taps. We will add... some coffee, I guess. And how about some sandwiches? There's sandwiches here, right? Yeah. And then there's basically storage in the back. So I'm just going to leave it at that. This wall needs to come forward 1 square. And we've got a bunch of stools. It almost looks like it curls around the back, but I want to make sure I've got enough space for the rest of the bistro. The stools are all black. The counter is white. The back is... Well, I take that back. When was this picture done? Okay. I stand corrected. The first picture I was looking at was done like 3 years ago, and the chairs and everything is a little bit different. So you are kind of seafoam blue, green, maybe? I don't know what color this might be. I'm sure it has some kind of fancy name. And then the flooring in here is just hardwood. Yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. And then you've got the main bistro area itself, which has a couple different spots to it. So there's a bunch of seating here. There's kind of a wall. There's a bar area. There is a secondary area over here where you can get yourself pizzas, paninis, sandwiches. You've got your champagne, your wine, your beer in the central area, and then you've got kind of a pasta area, and the kitchen's kind of on this corner over here. So maybe we take out the... maybe we don't take out the window. So there are a few different areas that you can get food. So we're going to start over here. So we'll do... That's 2. There's some display fridges in the middle for your sodas, your grab-and-go kind of waters, those kind of things. Then we'll take the counter back. In the back counter, you've got, your coffee areas, the places where sandwiches are, pizzas. There is looks like a cook surface. So we'll do that. And I guess we'll do a stove over there as well. That way you can get your flatbread pizzas and those kind of things taken care of there. From the walkway, tile right there. And then it is a light hardwood color throughout the rest of the restaurant. Well, bistro. Yeah, just a light hardwood like this. So we'll run that across for now. That's gonna get tweaked here in a minute. As you're going down the walkway, you do see the bar area. So there's basically... Nope, I want that back. Beer tap, thank you. 1, 2. There's a register on this side. I want to make sure there's enough space, and that's the only register I actually see. There's display fridges on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3. 2. I want to move those beer taps over one square. There we go. So there's a little bit of counter space on this side. Whenever you're doing your ordering, there are a few more displays on that side of some of the beers, the wines, different selections you have. And there's a little bit of wall down that one. And so that's where you can get your beer and wine. We are doing this as a restaurant, so we are going to need some cooking stations. So that's going to take place back here. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will do a wall to kind of enclose things. Probably a door there. I think that'll work. You can go. We will figure out where you're going in a minute. There is yet another place to get... I can't actually tell what it is. But over on this side, there is where you can get your pasta. So it's kind of almost like a pasta bar. So we'll do this, and in fact, we'll take it back. Actually, we could probably do... We can get away with putting like some sandwiches and snacks over here. Can I? Nope. Just have something on the tables. There's a wall there, and comes over like so. Gonna run this all the way to here. This area is open. There's a little bit of seating throughout. And then this area has a bunch of seating as well. This wall comes forward. There's a wall here. Big gray wall. It's interesting. And so we'll do that. And that leaves us an area for seating. So we can go ahead and actually get a decent food room here. We'll go with La French. I think it kind of fits. This has a little bit of a diagonal to the flooring. So we'll do something like that. I think it'll be good. Trash cans probably need to go in, given the fact that we don't have any. There's trash and recycling next to the escalators. And now we just need to get some tables and chairs back here, figure out what we're doing with this window, which... Yes, we could just do a medium one, and then a small one? And then a wall to the kitchen, I guess? I don't know if I like the looks of that. In one of the pictures, there's a door next to a bistro. There's a window that says bistro on it. But I can't tell what that door goes to. It's a glass door, and it does look like it goes outside, but I can't necessarily tell where it goes, but it's brown tables. That's pretty close to that. It might be a hair darker brown, something like that. And all the chairs are kind of square chairs that are kind of a pretty white. It's not bright white, but it's a white color. And so we'll come through with some table. I would put it this way, but that becomes a problem over there, so just kind of a long row of tables in there. And we do it here, sure. And I suppose we could get one over there, and then down towards the front. The restaurant itself has kind of a rustic look to it. It's got kind of in addition to the brown hardwood, but yeah, just a bunch of white metal chairs. Oh, there's a counter service on this side I just noticed. Interesting. Well, we can do something about that here in a second. Oh no, that's not going to work there. In fact, we'll do another set of 3, and I think that'll work. I don't know how I feel about overloading the space with counters. So I think we're just going to leave it like that. These bathrooms... The access point to the bathrooms is on this wall, but just the way the bathrooms are laid out, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I don't know if I've seen bathroom tile anywhere, to be honest. I'm going to come through here with just a wall to separate the bathrooms from the rest. Currently, I'm just going to do with standard bathroom tile. We will figure that out from there. But yeah, the flooring actually extends out a little bit more, so we'll slide this forward a little bit. But then you could go through security, you can get your shopping in, you can get your food as well. I need to get this taken care of. There we go. Oh, I didn't do that. And I swear I just saw somebody take the... Okay, you guys are just finishing putting that area together. Got it. So that takes care of a good bulk of the shopping. Again, there's more over here that we will get to once we figure out this whole French situation. There's, I think, just 1, 2... Ooh. Can't pass through customs. What's the problem here? Did you guys exit on the wrong side? What happened here? Because I thought you guys were okay, but apparently not. Guess we'll get rid of this wall for a second and see if we can force you guys through. We've got another large flight coming in a couple hours, so we'll have to take a look at that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves an amazing day.